On the 547th day of the war in Ukraine, the fighting was concentrated in these areas. On Zaporizhzhia front, Ukrainian forces continued to advance in several directions of the Robotyne sector. According to reports from Ukrainian sources, the Ukrainian army advanced east of Robotyne and came closer to the main line of the Russian defense in the vicinity of Verbove. The advancement of the Ukrainian forces in this direction is proven by this video, where it appears that the Russian artillery targeted the area shown on the map. In Robotyne, in some footage published by the Skala battalion of the Ukrainian army, it appears that yesterday Ukrainian soldiers stormed the last Russian position south of Robotyne, where during the clashes some of the Russian soldiers surrendered. Official Ukrainian sources confirm that they have taken full control over the village, and according to the latest reports, Ukrainian forces are now trying to push south towards Novoprokopivka. Although it's not yet fully confirmed, some sources mark the area of the trench lines north of Novoprokopivka as being either under Ukrainian control or a contested grey area. So it is possible that the Ukrainian forces have managed to advance in this direction. Even the Russian source Warganzo confirmed the success of the Ukrainian forces in Robotyne and informed that Ukrainians have advanced in the direction of Novoprokopivka. From geolocated footage published on Telegram channels, it seems that in preparation for their next phase of the offensive towards the south, the Ukrainian artillery is constantly hitting the key positions of the Russian defense in Novoprokopivka and the nearby areas. In Novoprokopivka, Ukrainian forces destroyed one of the main buildings of the town, reported to be a Russian command post. According to Ukrainian sources, the attack was carried out using either HIMARS missiles or a JDAM guided bomb. Yesterday, the Ukrainian artillery targeted groups of Russian troops and armored vehicles who were hiding in the forest that is located northeast of the settlement. There was no shortage of such powerful strikes even in the Russian rear, where after the destruction of a Russian command post south of Tokmak 2 days ago, today other massive explosions were reported from this city, reportedly caused again by the Ukrainian HIMARS. On Bakhmut front, during the last 48 hours, Ukrainian forces advanced and improved their positions in the Klishchiivka-Andriivka sector. As reported by Ukrainian sources, based on geolocated footage, Russian artillery hit several positions near the center of Klishchiivka, which proves the advance of Ukrainian troops in this direction. The recent advance of Ukrainians was largely made possible due to the several consecutive failures of the Russian counterattacks on this direction. The Russian source Warganzo confirms that the Ukrainian forces managed to advance inside Klishchiivka by capturing the Russian positions near the center of the village. A little further south, Ukrainian sources confirmed that the Ukrainian army has taken control of the road connecting the villages of Klishchiivka and Andriivka. This was also confirmed based on geolocated footage, as the Russian artillery has been targeting this area for several days, thus confirming the Ukrainian presence. As seen on several videos published during the past week, Russian tanks used this road to constantly open fire from here towards the Ukrainian positions in Klishchiivka. On the northern part of the front, Ukrainian sources informed that Russians have increased their efforts trying to push back the Ukrainian forces from the areas southwest of Berkhivka. No territorial changes were reported, but sources from both sides reported that heavy fighting is taking place in this direction. Friends, if you like my daily updates, I kindly ask you to hit the like and subscribe buttons, as this will greatly help the channel to reach a wider audience. That's all for today's update. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and have a great day.